Actually, it's been amazing because you meet so many people. Last year, one of the greatest things is we all came out. You hardly knew anybody, and everybody became like one big group of friends. This year it's a little bit different. We're a lot larger. We have a lot more sponsors. So even though the teams, it gets a little harder to get to know people as the season goes on. You do. We've all grown together again. The greatest part, the fields are bigger this year, so it makes the game a little bit different. Last year, everybody played. We had less team members. As the year progressed, people fall off. The season was really long. This year, it's been organized really well. People come out, show up, get a chance to play, but the game's a lot more intense this year, a lot more competitive.
All right, back here for our final segment with the folks from the Kickball League here from FACKA here in Frederick County. Brian McLean with you for Sidelines. And two more guests here for our final segment, Carlene Garzone and Les Davis. Carlene from Rockstar and Les from Canal Bar, some of the teams and sponsors in the league. And Carlene, we'll start with you. You're new to this year. That's been kind of our theme for this show because the number of players or people involved from a year ago has nearly doubled. What's your impression so far?
It's been great. My husband and I were looking to get involved with the community, and we'd played kickball in other leagues before, but everybody was really welcoming, and we didn't really know anybody coming into it, so it's been great. We hang out after the games. We've done other activities together, so it's been really nice.
How did you hear about it? What was the process like to get involved?
I actually found out about it on MySpace. Some friends that I had the link to them and went through it that way, and got all the information from Matt over a cell phone conversation, and we were some of the last to actually get on the non-wait list so we could play.
How's the team doing?
Our team's doing very well this year, actually, coming together. I know a lot of them played last year, but we have quite a few new ones this year, so we didn't feel so alone. But we've done well. Not quite sure what our record is, but mostly wins. We've lost 2 games and then had a tie. So
more wins than losses.
More wins than
Always
losses,
a good
definitely.
thing. You having fun?
Yeah, definitely so.
All right. Les, we'll bring you in. How about your team and your involvement in the league? How did it start for you, and how's it going for you guys?
It's going pretty good so far. I got involved, I guess, this year. Had some friends who played last year, and would meet them for dinner afterwards after the games, and it just seemed like a great opportunity to meet new people. Everybody looked like they were having such a blast, and I come from a softball background, kind of similar field, but it just seemed like a great way to network, meet some new people, and I found out a little bit more about the league and what their involvement was with the charities and everything. It just seemed like something I wanted to be a part of, and it seemed like everybody was just having such a good time. So definitely felt like something I want to be a part of.
The men's softball leagues are very, very popular. We have a game going on right now as we're sitting here talking. You made the switch, or do you still play softball?
I'm still doing both right now.
So you're still doing
yes.
both.
Yeah.
How do you pull that off? That's pretty hard, isn't it?
Our games are on the same days, but all my games are early, and the kickball games are late, so it works out perfect.
Works out okay.
Yeah.
Still time for the family and all that good stuff.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
All right. How are things going for your team this year?
Right now, I think we're tied for second. We just qualified for the playoffs, so we're pretty happy about it. Real excited for first-year team.
We talked with some of the earlier guys, Carlene, about the competitiveness and the balance between fun and being competitive. What's it been like for your team, and how about for you?
Well, there's definitely a competitive edge. I myself am pretty competitive. I enjoy sports a lot, so everyone's out there to have a good time. You can feel that, everyone wants to win, of course. It's more fun when you win, but no bad attitudes. Everybody's been really great.
How about for your squad?
It's funny because we started out as a first-year team. All we wanted to do was have some fun. It's first year, let's just have fun with it. We think we started out 0-2, and then the competitiveness came out. So we started practicing weekly, turned things around a little bit. So, it went from fun to being very competitive now. So it's definitely changed.
That's human nature.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah. We haven't done this yet during the show, and maybe it's pretty basic stuff, Les, but take us through a little bit of the rules as far as, it's similar to baseball and softball as far as the outs and that kind of thing. Can you shed some light on that?
That's a good question. The rules are very similar to, I guess, baseball or softball, anything of that nature. You still have a strike zone, you have balls and strikes, same as overthrows. The running the bases are pretty much the same, pretty much the general rules. I think the only differences would pretty much be like in the kicking, with the pitches, with the ball bouncing and things of that nature.
And you can throw the ball at the person to get them out.
You're not throwing the first base. You can to force a runner, but you can throw it at the runner to obviously get them out before they reach the next base. How about Carlene, the strike zone or the ball coming in?
they put a box right around home plate, and the strike zone is usually what, like it can bounce up to, I think, 4 to 6 inches above the plate and still be a strike.
I see. So it can cross home plate, but if it bounces too high, then it's...
Yeah, but some of those balls are like egg-shaped, so they get a wild twist in there. It gets kind of crazy.
They take a beating over time, I guess.
Yeah, and they don't show any mercy when they pitch either. There's no mercy.
No, the pitchers are really into it.
I mean, you still have your curveballs, you still have, spinners. I mean, it's a little bit of everything.
And Mr. Jason has been kind enough to bring us. This is the ball you remember, folks, in elementary school and middle school, and now as adults, many people are taking part. You mentioned that you had played kickball in other leagues before. You had been involved. Carlene, how about comparing what you've been exposed to prior to this year? Because this seems like it's really organized, being at a great park like Ballinger Creek.
Right. The league that I was in previously was much the same, except everyone here was very welcoming, and it was a lot more fun. And that was one of the things why we didn't play, after that first year that we played with them. But Meckler and everybody's done a really good job of organizing it, right? And we just had an all-star game just the other week, and we actually played the previous league that I was with, so it felt really good to whip up on them a bit.
Absolutely, the old teams you played with before.
Yeah.
A little bit of revenge or whatever.
Yeah, it was great.
Les, for you, being involved in this, obviously it's well organized and it's professionally run. Do you see yourself staying involved in something like this? And what about some of the reactions you've gotten from people when you've told them about it?
That's kind of funny. Yeah, I'm definitely going to stay involved in it. It's been a very fun experience so far. The All-Star game and the charity event this weekend. I haven't really given back to the community before. And this weekend I volunteered and I saw what they did in preparation for the event, and I was very impressed with it. Very well organized, and I was very happy to be a part of that. It felt really good. As far as going forward, I'd love to be a part of it, maybe get more involved with it. Really good time.
Can you shed some light on the playoffs, or you mentioned second place, first place? Do you know
I guess we'll see how the season pans out.
Yeah, be careful there. We're in it too.
Yeah, I don't want to get ahead of myself.
But a first half winner plays a second half winner and that sort of thing.
I'm not sure. I think it's a round robin tournament.
Okay,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So everybody has a shot, and who knows?
Yeah.
Fall ball this year, Carlene, I understand. Is that a first?
Yeah, that is a first. I'm excited, definitely going to be involved in it. They have expectations for more people to be in the fall league. I guess word spread. He said that they had a waiting list of over 100 people just to get into this.
Wow.
So it's really great.
It's becoming like softball in that sense. Less people are playing year-round. Might be indoors in the wintertime.
Yeah,
who knows?
I think I've actually recruited several players from that team. I mean, it started out as a joke with the guys on my softball team, but I think actually some of them they've been sticking around for the games and they're interested in joining the league. So I think it's starting to catch on.
That's great. Gang, thanks for joining us. We appreciate it. Carlene, Les, all the best to you guys.
Thanks for having us.
Have some fun and win some games.
Thanks a lot.
All
Thanks.
right. It's been Sidelines, folks, here from Ballinger Creek Park. Brian McLean saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. So long.